PlayStation 4, excuse me, I don't remember how numbers work.
PlayStation 8.
Oh my god, do you see what it says on the sign?
No, what was it?
It says, leave here because it's dangerous. It's awesome.
Oh, sweet.
I love this game now.
I'm gonna put that on my door to keep girls out.
Anyway, we fight this boss here.
I don't think you will either.
Funnily enough, as you can see... Oh, Steve is fucking dead. As you can see, this
there he goes.
This version of the boss is much more reasonable. Oops. You just kind of crouch down. This version of the boss is much more reasonable than the actual games because the poison doesn't come out of nowhere. It's a very obvious like little arc, and you can see where it is and where it'll go. So you won't get randomly hit with it. So that's nice. Too bad they didn't do that in the actual game. Anyway, that guy's dead now. Piece of cake indeed.
Looking like a Bjork album cover. Get out of here.
Oh, you took 10 minutes on that.
Wow.
Mamma mia. F. F. E.
Wow.
Damn.
Even worse. That's the E stands for.
E stands for get out of here. Impatience. This game is so accurately summing up my emotions. It's pretty crazy. Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this horse shit.
Okay.
I like that. I like that the little character icon is like wall hacking though.
Who's this guy?
Oh no! It's the Nemesis.
He's so strong.
The bullet doesn't seem very effective. Do you think Nemesis is an ISIS supporter?
Yes. Can't shout out my nemesis. Whoa.
Oh dang! And Neji up in here.
I'm just kidding. This doesn't get me nearly that excited.
Yeah, I don't understand how this game could honestly like elicit strong emotions in anyone really. Oh yeah, what's horseshit too is that if Steve dies in the previous mission, like when you carry on to the next one, he's still dead, and like your health is still like keeps between missions. It's just a way to eat up quarters, even though this game doesn't have this version of the game doesn't have quarters. I actually don't know what happens if you lose all your continues, if you just have to like if the game is just over. Which means
there
that
he is.
There's who?
Steve.
Well, yeah, he's there because we died in the Nosferatu fight, so I had to resurrect him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my focus and patience, so...
You know, Claire is a master of necromancy. Oh, I blew myself up that time. And like I said when we were doing Code Veronica, which feels so long ago, this is literally just like the battle mode in Code Veronica, except a little more structured.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand. I like. Also important to note, this game only came out on home consoles in. I know it's only in Europe. I know Europe got it. I think Japan might have gotten it too. North America didn't though. This is a European version of the game.
Oh.
Yeah. So shout out, big ups to all my European fans. Anyway, the Nemesis is terrible. He's not even doing anything.
He's really slow.
Ow, Bander Snoopies. I want them to snatch me a better game.
Well, just
Also,
steal it.
Also, they're way better here too than they were in the. They're effective. Sorry, excuse me. They're not better because they're more annoying, but they're way more effective in this game compared to Code Veronica. Maybe they should have released like a Code Veronica expansion pack or something. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that Liquor constantly getting his hurt line interrupted, so he was going. That was cool. These guys are just standing around. Oh no. I gotta take a knee. Seen any good movies lately?
Nope.
This is a good movie. Hee hee.
You call it a worm.
Yeah, probably.
We have guns.
Oh, there's another spider. It's the exact same model as the last one. They didn't even recolor it. She just kind of...
Just shoot her.
She has like a half-hearted smirk and then walks away.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, it was cool. This game was actually pretty tough on normal. I died quite a few times. I died like twice, I think, in like the starting area. Which, like, not the first room, like the first level, I should say. But, you know, that's also because, like, I wasn't used to it and whatnot. I don't know why I'm making excuses for my horrible play. I know that I'm bad at games, but... I mean, it is a quarter muncher, right? So it's supposed to be way over difficult. I can't really... most arcade games, like, I just can't... I can't play these days just because so many of them are designed like that, and even if I have infinite plays, just that design just like frustrates me. So, you know, I don't play a lot of arcade stuff anymore. It's basically just Soul Calibur. I mean,
Well,
everyone loves Soul Calibur.
I have always been the worst at fighting games.
Well, Soul Calibur is great because it is... Like, the really great thing about Soul Calibur is that everyone has weapons, so as opposed to a lot of fighting games, like, there's a lot of lethality in the game, so like, your basic attacks do way more damage than they would in, like, a Street Fighter or whatever. So I find that element more inviting to new players, or players who generally aren't very good at fighting games.
Right.
But I don't know why fighting games and MOBAs, like, both are two genres where people are like, oh, I'm bad at them, and then never ever make any sort of concerted effort to get better. Like, they just give up, as opposed to, like, I can't think of another genre where that happens, really. Like, if you're, like for people who play, like, a ton of video games, I mean, like, obviously, you know, someone who doesn't play video games very regularly, you know, they might give up easier than normal, but, like, you know, people like you, like, you play a ton of games, like, you're just like, oh, I'm not good at fighting games, I'm not even really gonna try. Like, I don't know what about those two genres makes people give up so easily. I know that in MOBAs, the common excuse is, oh, well, players are toxic, like, as if you can't just mute them. But I don't know why fighting games, people just don't even bother.
I think maybe it might be because, like, with fighting games, maybe it also has to deal with the people you originally played the games with. Like, if you play against people that are, like, much better than you, is not a real good way to ease somebody into a fighting game.
Like, you know, like, I don't play a ton of fighting games, but I still play them pretty regularly, and I'm still interested in getting better at them.
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's the stupid-looking monster.
It's the man.
All personnel evacuate.
They're trying, but they're not very good at it. I think there might be an issue with, like, this game seems kind of like it's running kind of slow. It might be the whole PAL to NTSC thing. I'm not sure though. We got a Chaos Emerald.
See, even Chaos Emeralds can't get me excited with this game.
You're not excited? I'm excited for Chaos Emeralds regardless of what game they're in.
You know, there's certain games that make me more excited for Chaos Emeralds. Sonic the Hedgehog is a baseline for Sidus Chaos Emeralds. MMOs, higher. Resident Evil, pretty low.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Why's that?
screw that.
Whoops.
I'm running out of things to say, is what I'm trying to say. This game's driving me up a wall.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff we can talk about. It's just you're stonewalling me a little here.
I'm stone colding you.
Look at that ass. This guy kind of looks like Stone Cold in that he's bald.
It's really the final boss.
I hope not. Oh shit, okay, yeah, now I know it. Now no wonder he is. There we go. Tank those hits, Steve.
He's surrendering?
Yeah, he's putting his hands up. I'm done. Oh! Oh, did you see that? Did you see you were right?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. I love this game.
Make that a thumbnail.
I just kind of mash my hand against.
Daintily press this button.
Oh, I mean, daintily press it again. Sis, what is this a retcon? Is Steve now Claire's brother?
Yeah.
Why do they not have any dialogue? Like, I understand that to get the dialogue, you'd have to, you know, pay people to record it, but there's no way that Alice in Court is that expensive. So yeah, that's the whole game. I hope you're happy. That took us less than half an hour to get through. Supervisor. I almost wish we didn't skip the credits on that one. So that's...
Oh, we did it!
We got an A. It was our first A.
Never been more proud. Bet you it was
yeah.
a gym.
Name entry. I'm gonna write what this game is.
Yeah.
What? No! It won't even give me that. I don't know who these people are. Warning, would you like to save? Not... Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's explore dungeon mode.
Sweet.
Resident Evil.
And we're gonna play as Steve this time, obviously. It's a clock tower. That'll eliminate the boss inside the house. Alright, it plays Steve Burnside.
Okay.
He's 5'6", which seems a little short for a 17-year-old to me. I don't know, like he's almost done growing.
No, you don't start growing until you're 25.
Anyway, the Panzerfaust EX is the new weapon in this game. I'm pretty sure it's taken from something else, but I couldn't possibly tell you what it is.
The hit film Taken.
So, this is the dungeon crawling mode. It's way better than the arcade mode. Basically, you start at the top floor and you have to work your way down. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is the model for the Panzerfaust. It's super low quality. I'm pretty sure it's taken from Army Men. Also, we only pick up one handgun despite having two. Dungeon crawlers are a big thing of mine. I love dungeon crawlers. Even if they're like really bad and tedious, I'll eat them up. This game probably less so because it's not a true dungeon crawler, so like it couldn't be bothered. But if you give me like lots of stats and items and like you have me go from, you know, one top floor to bottom floor, I'll eat it up. That's why I love the first Diablo, because it's literally just you going down the church, and like there's no other areas in the game. You just start at the top floor and you make your way down. There was the Yakuza zombie spin-off that was a dungeon crawler.
Oh yeah.
By all accounts, the game's not super great, but it's one of my top favorite games because it's a fucking dungeon crawler and it's Yakuza, and I could not ask for more.
What about a Shenmue dungeon crawler?
Oh, that would be awesome. There's
you have to ride a forklift through it all.
Have you ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
Yes, I really like Mystery Dungeon.
Did you play the Final Fantasy version?
No.
It's called Moogle something. I haven't played it either, actually, even though I should. But
This
yeah,
damn LP in Final Fantasy. Gone.
well, it's different. Anyway, there's a couple games in the genre that I really want to try that I haven't. There's this roguelike for the Genesis, which blew my mind that the Genesis would have a roguelike. I forget what it's called now. It's on one of the. It's on the PS3 360 Sega collection,
Yeah.
which is the objectively the best Sega collection because it also contains Decap Attack starring Chuck D. Head, which is another really awesome game. But yeah, it's super cool to see like a roguelike on the Genesis because console roguelikes even to this day are super uncommon. Roguelites are, getting more popularized and like there's no such thing. I've never seen a AAA roguelike. I don't think it happens. I don't think it's possible. It's such a niche genre. But I love them. I love those games. Especially been getting into my favorite indie games of the past few years. Darkest Dungeon, Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah. Have you played Into the Gungeon yet?
No, I've been meaning to though. I really want to pick it up because it's like nuclear. It's like a Nuclear Throne, the dungeon crawler, and that seems super cool.
It's like what? What did you say?
Nuclear Throne, the dungeon
Nuclear?
crawler. Nuclear.
Do you like tower defense? You put up turrets as well?
Yeah, well, that's completely different because people say tower fairly often. Nobody says nuclear.
No.
I'm
everybody
wild.
says nuclear. You're dumb. Heard it here, folks. She's dumb.
I always think that the Simpsons joke, it's pronounced nuclear.
It's a good joke.
It is a good joke. The Simpsons was a funny ass show. Nowadays, not so much. It's
Yeah.
still alright. It's still alright. A lot of people have a lot of hatred for the new Simpsons, and I definitely don't like them. But it's not the worst thing on television, honestly, even though it's pretty bad. It's no Big Bang Theory, I can tell you that.
Oh, good lord. A lot of things aren't the Big Bang Theory.
And we have a much richer palette for it.
Yep.
There's some really good physics here with the boxes that never fall down. They're just suspended there forever. So what do you think of this what's going on right now?
I think we need more doors to open.
It's not enough for you?
No, I need to open more doors. We need to blow up more crates.
Crates and... They should have called this game Crates and Doors, the experience.
It is definitely an experience, yeah.
Do you remember the Michael Jackson experience?
The Wii game?
I think it was multi-plat. I know there was a DS version. I know there was a Wii version. There's probably Kinect version as well, wasn't there?
I have no idea.
Have you played it? Have you experienced it?
Nope.
Me neither. The only thing I know about it is the hilarious copy protection for the DS version, where if it detects that it's a pirated copy, all the instruments will be replaced with vuvuzelas.
Oh yeah.
that's pretty cool. Let's talk about games we'd rather be playing right now, like Katamari Damacy.
Pokemon.
Katamari Damacy is so good. Holy shit. This is the best
It
game
is.
in the world. The only problem, unfortunately, is that they, like, after the second one, they really kind of lost steam. And, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Like, it's not a game you can keep going forever. Like, it has an upper limit. But it's just, it came out at such a weird, unfortunate time, because if it was just came out like just a few years later on, like, you know, the PS3 360, like the first one, you could have like a, like, I would love to see like a level/object editor and like have it be a Little Big Planet type thing where like everyone gets together and makes their own Katamari Damacy levels and stuff. That would be really interesting to see. And it would increase the longevity of the game. Speaking of level editors, do you ever know what's going on with the Hotline Miami 2 level editor situation?
I have no idea. I never bought the game.
It was supposed to come out last year or like a year ago, and like it's still, I think it's still in like beta or whatever. I'm pretty. Oh, I got another Chaos Emerald. I'm pretty sure it is, like, it's out in some capacity, because I've seen that people have extracted the face of Corey's face from the game, Corey being one of the playable characters, and you never see her face in like the regular game, but she can be unmasked in the level editor. So that's interesting. Little Big Planet 3 is apparently still getting patches and support and stuff, which is interesting to me. Because they recently got like a Steven Universe pack or something.
Oh.
Where they Steven Universe, you can make Steven Universe characters in the game. Which, you know, that's my benchmark for if a game is good or not, is if you can make Steven Universe characters in it.